In this video, I'll talk about some basic anatomy of your foot and the topic of transitioning well to minimalistic footwear. The foot is a highly complex and beautiful structure. Leonardo da Vinci called it a masterpiece of art that consists of 26 bones, which you can see here, 7 tarsal bones, and a bunch of metatarsal bones, these kind of long ones, and 33 joints are connecting these 26 bones. And this model is quite flexible, so you can really see how they interrelate. And what you'll notice is, first of all, on this plane, that there is an arch going on. And one of the most important things to know about an arch is that it is strengthened when you push down on it. This direction of an arch is very strong. Whereas if you push up on an arch from the inside, if you lift the keystone of the arch, then there is no strength. And this is exactly what a modern shoe will do when there is a support on the inside of your arch, so that with every step you take, there's no need for all these small muscles running from the calcaneus, the heel bone, up into the arch, into the metatarsals, and directly to the toes as well. So functionally, on the back side of your leg, the hamstrings run into the Achilles tendon, which runs here onto the bone and slings under the calcaneus into the arch of the foot. So the arch of the foot is directly connected to your Achilles tendon. And if you transition to minimalistic footwear, every single step you take will put pressure on the arch of your foot exactly as it has been designed to function. But what is so key to understand about this anatomy is that it might have been deconditioned or weakened or simply be a little bit out of shape if you've lived most of your life in a modern shoe. So as everything else in the body and the mind, it takes time for the system to adapt. And if you experience pain under your foot as a result of running or jumping, then it is a signal that you might have done too much too early. So if that is the case for you, then remember that barefoot exercises, things that stimulate the mobility of your foot, for example, balancing on the ball of your foot, or doing different exercises with your toes, is part of really strengthening the foot and making it more adaptive and versatile than a modern shoe will allow. Probably the best place to start is to take off your shoes when you're at home, and if that's not possible at work, then wear your minimalistic shoes at work for a period of time, getting used to that, before you take it into your running. And if you want to run with your minimalistic shoes, remember you can actually bring 2 pairs of shoes when you run. This might seem very weird at first, but you can carry your minimalistic shoes with you in your hands on your regular jog. And then let's say you normally run 5 kilometers. Then when you have reached kilometer number 4 wearing your normal shoes, then you can switch shoes, put on your minimalistic shoes for the last kilometer. This is an excellent way to make a gradual transition while keeping your normal volume when you run. And this will minimize the risk of injury, since what is really important to avoid is doing your normal volume with a new shoe. Normal volume with a new shoe. Because then you're going from an old model of having a supported arch with every single step for thousands of steps on end, to being unsupported and putting the correct stress, but still it's stress, onto the arch. And you really need to respect that the arch might not be able to handle that at first. So it takes time, and again, too much too soon is really the best way to find yourself in a lot of pain. So one really simple exercise that can get you started is called the tiger walk. And it's basically pulling yourself forward over the ground using the strength of your toes. And this will really be a workout for the arch of your foot. So standing, you try and pull yourself forward, and then you flex again. So yeah, this takes time because you don't move very fast forward. So it's like a little weight shift, and I'm pulling with my toes. And you can probably see on my foot how the arch down here is getting super active. This is one of the exercises I use for warming up when I take a long run in bare feet. If this exercise seems a bit too much, using both feet at the same time, remember you can actually do one leg at a time. Putting as much weight as you can on one side and pulling that one forward. So really use the chance here to spread your toes and pull forward. So you both get that spreading action and that crunching action. So give the tiger walk a try next time you go for a walk or run wearing minimalistic shoes, or if you go barefooted. And I hope this anatomy gives a better sense of your foot. Remember, you have to experience your foot moving. Listening to this video is not enough. And if there's other parts of the body that you would like me to cover, then please write in the comments. In the upcoming Embodied Anatomy course, which I'm hosting at Rört, we will dive into the basics of the anatomy of the foot, which is your primary point of contact with the ground, and from which all of your anatomy above finds support. You can find more details about that course at rört.dk. So with that, go out there and get your feet dirty and strong, and have a nice day.